Okay. As you read, you'll consider the possibility of life on Mars. Okay. Just as you read. All right. So first thing we're gonna do, go over the vocab. So. Okay. So everybody find that first word with me. I like Jack's has pointer finger. Michaela's put that phone away. Eyes on the vocab word. First one, that word. I want to see pointer finger. Try to hear that word. The word is recent. What's that word, everybody?
Recent.
Okay, thanks for saying it with me. I just want to hear you guys say it one more time. The word is recent. What's that word?
Recent.
Good. Now you guys are a little too loud. I want to hear you whisper. What's that word? Good. Now I want to hear you turn to the person next to you and say that to him. What's that word?
Recent.
Good. Now I want to hear you sound it out with me. You ready? You go. Recent. Perfect. I learn about recent events in the newspaper. Okay? So if recent, okay, if something's recent, it would have happened or begun when? A long time ago or a short time ago? What do you think, Charlie? If it's recent, if I read about recent stories in the news, is that a long time ago or a short time ago? Good, short time ago. Appreciate the help there. So we're going to go ahead and write short right here. Okay, so having happened or begun a short time ago is recent. Okay, so having happened or begun a short time ago is called what, everybody?
Short.
Oh, not short, Jack. It's recent. What is it, Jack?
Recent.
Recent, good. Okay, so recently, okay, we had a break for the weekend, right, from school. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Recently, okay, you were in third period.
Today.
Okay. Or outside. Yep. Okay. So it just happened a short time ago. You were in your last class, right? Recently. Okay. All right. Take a look at the example question with me. Okay. I'm going to read it out loud. Okay. When I pause, I want to hear you guys say the word with me. Okay. So find the question, Charlie. Britt, find it. Find the question. Okay. I want to hear those voices. So read it with me. What is one recent event that took place in your school?
Basketball.
Okay, so we got basketball games. Okay, what else? Lacrosse games. Okay, soccer. Okay, whatever else. Okay, could be like.
Baseball.
We did have an assembly recently. What was that assembly called? Or the Spirit Assembly. That's right. Okay, so.
Spirit Week.
Okay, so one recent event that took place in my school was, you could say the Spirit Assembly, maybe it was a little boys lacrosse game, maybe it was a boys basketball game, maybe it was a girls softball game. Okay. Have you had any games yet, Taya?
Today's the first game.
Okay, so we couldn't say that it was an event that happened recently because it'll happen today, but. Island. I'll beat them down. Take down the Rams. Okay, so one recent event that took place in my school was, okay, I know we heard some examples, so I'm just going to say this. We'll say the Spirit. We'll just say. We'll say the boys basketball game.
The boys basketball game was fun, but
Okay, you guys can put something else. Okay, maybe there was like a play you went to at school recently.
No.
Little Women.
No.
No?
It was Our Town.
It was Our Town. Is that over already?
Awesome.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was awesome. Was it a musical?
No.
It was awesome, but it was
It
boring.
was talking. After talking.
Okay, let's get that written down. Get that written down. Make sure you have a period at the end of your sentence here. So if you copy my sentence, perfect. If you have your own original one, that's great too. Okay, so just make sure you guys got a period at the end of your sentence. Okay, give it about 25 more seconds to get that finished copied down. Okay, I'm going to take 10 more seconds, get that finished copied down. Okay, I'll ask a few people to share out if they have any original examples. Okay, So who has an original example besides what I wrote up on the board they want to share with the class? Kaylee, I see you raising your hand back there. Thanks for volunteering.
One recent event that took place in my school was that we made shirts for swap.
Ooh, that was a really good one. Yeah, so you made shirts for Slava Art, and that was something that was very, when do we wear though? Or it happened a short time ago because you guys turned them in just last week, right? Okay, so that was very recently. Really great sentence, McKaylee. Thanks a ton for sharing that with us. Does anybody else have anything original they want to share with us that's different than what I put up on the board? Anybody? Okay. Alright, no biggie. Okay, let's take a look at the next word down. The next word is, I want to hear you, you read it with me. I want to hear you say it. The word is confirm. What's that word?
Confirm.
Wait, you got to read it. I want to hear you say it one more time. The word is confirm. What's that word?
Confirm.
Good. Confirm with me that you know confirm and say it a little louder. What's that word?
Confirm.
Good. Now I want you to turn to the person next to you and say it to him. What's that word?
Confirm.
Confirm. Good. Now say it to the ceiling.
Confirm.
All right, now sound it out with me. Ready, go. Confirm. Okay, you're doing great. Appreciate you following along there. So, sometimes I reread part of a text to confirm that I understand it correctly, or that I understood it correctly. Okay? So in this case, confirm would be to say or check something that is what? Right? Okay, I like that. Let's just say right. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so just say or check something that's right, okay, or like true. Okay, so if it's right, it's true, same thing. Okay, so if it's right, you're confirming. Okay, so think about like you're in math class, right? The teacher says, tell me what 2 plus 2 is. Okay, most of you should know that. Okay.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
Okay, so I know 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, but to confirm that, hear me out. To confirm that, to know it's 4, I might break up my 2's like that. So I got 1, 2 plus 1, 2. That equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I just confirmed that I have the right answer. Okay, so I just checked to make sure it was right. Okay, so it'd just be like you're going to a movie. Let's say you want to go to a movie this weekend because movies aren't open on the weekdays right now. You want to go to a movie on the weekend. You think one's playing at like 7:40 p.m. Okay, you thought it was. Okay, now it's the day of the movie. You're gonna go with your friends. You check the website to confirm the movie's still playing at 7:40 p.m. Okay, you check that you're right about when you looked at the website a couple days ago.
Yep.
Make sure that movie didn't change. Okay. All right. Find the example question with me.
Confirm.
Oh, wait, Jack. Okay, I'm going to read it out loud. So when I read, I want you guys... Actually, why don't we read the whole question together? Let's get a little more interactive here. Okay, everybody find the example question. Okay, it starts with how would. I want you guys to read the whole thing with me. Beckham, you got to find that example question. Okay, find it, Braden. Braden with your pointer finger. Okay, yeah, right here, right under confirm, starts with how would. So I want to see pointer fingers. You know, Braden, are you right there? Okay, I like the Braden's ready to go. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate you being ready to go over there, Alicia. Okay, everybody read the whole sentence with me, the whole question with me. Ready, go. How would you confirm that a fact in an essay is correct? Okay, you guys did a really good job there reading out loud with me. I'm going to owe you a piece of candy for doing that. Okay, so I would confirm that a fact in an essay is correct by what? How are you going to know a fact is correct? Okay, so when you write an essay for, I guess not an English class because we don't write too many essays in it. Write an essay for whatever class you're going to write an essay for. What's the teacher going to say? How do I know that you're not cheating?
You need a capital.
Maybe. Oh, okay. I'm thinking an R word.
Oh.
Well, okay, wait, what are you thinking?
I was gonna say like explaining it or showing like how you got to.
Okay, so yeah, kind of read it. So explaining how you kind of found the facts. Okay, so I was thinking the R word I was thinking is references. Okay, so like you probably have heard the term references. So when you look up a source for like information, some of your teachers will ask you to provide the reference. Okay, that would be like, where did you get it? So you're not just making it up. So if I ask you, Braden, is the Jazz the best team in the NBA? And you say, yes, they are. Okay, how are we going to confirm that? Okay, we're going to look it up on the NBA's website and their standings and figure that out. Okay, so to confirm a fact an essay is correct, you might look it up on a website. Okay, you might look it up in a dictionary, an encyclopedia, in like a textbook or something. Okay, so in school, what's a common way for you guys to look up facts? Just one. Give me an example.
The internet.
Okay, internet. Okay, but is anywhere on the internet trustworthy?
No.
Well, even if I Google something, does that mean it's going to give me the correct? Like, I could go to Wikipedia, but anybody can edit any page on Wikipedia. So what's like a trusted source? Why don't we just say, you guys said the internet, so why don't we say like a trusted internet website? What about that? Does that sound good?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, because I would trust like going to Utah State University's website to find information about a science subject compared to going on Wikipedia and reading, hopefully it's right. Okay, so let's say I would confirm a fact in an essay is correct by going to a trusted
Going to college.
internet website.
Going to college.
Well, just because you go to college, Jack, doesn't mean you're going to be correct.
Going to trusted.
Trusted.
Website.
Yeah, if you go to a trusted internet website, okay, you could look up the information in a book, okay, like a textbook. So when you're in biology, I'm assuming you guys bust out textbooks occasionally. So
Website.
you refer to those as the facts, okay? So I would look up, if I was in college, Jack, I would refer to the textbook probably or something, okay? So get that written down. I'm going to come around, make sure you guys got a period at the end, okay? Check, make sure you got a period there. Check yourself, okay? Fundamentals of writing, okay, looking good here. Okay, appreciate you getting that written down for me. I'll give you about 20 more seconds to get that finished written down. Okay, then we're going to go over a couple other vocab words on this page.
Why is it a G? No, I'm talking this one right here. It's not a G. Yeah, okay, I was like, what's a...
Okay, so before we move on, I'm going to come around and give you guys a piece of candy for reading with me that word there. Look for... Working hard, appreciate you reading out loud to us. Reading out loud. Reading out loud. Working hard.
If I make this candy.
Dig deep for that one.
I'm good.
Okay, thanks for working.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right. Okay, so before we move on, there's these two vocab words just on the bottom of the page we're just going to touch on before we read. So right here, the first word is dribbles. What's that word, everybody?
Dribbles.
Okay, let's just say it one more time. The word's dribbles. What's that word?
Dribbles.
Okay, so dribbles is like the same thing as like droplets. Okay, so think of it like that. I don't know. Don't really hear that term very often. Dribbles of something. Oh, no, I didn't say droplets. Whatever. Anyway, drops of liquid would be a dribble, I guess. Different than the basketball dribble. Okay. I don't know. This is actually the first time I've heard that term referred to that. I don't know. Okay. And then we got the next word, a little bit harder. The word is reconnaissance. What's that word, everybody?
Reconnaissance.
Yeah, you actually did a good job saying that one. So, reconnaissance. Let's just say it one more time. The word's reconnaissance. What's that word?
Reconnaissance.
Okay, that one didn't sound as good, but it's a long word. It's a long word, and you look at that, and that's like, whoa, what do I even say there? So, reconnaissance. I don't know. Anyway, is the act of sending something to gather information, okay? So think of like a spy. Okay, everyone knows what a spy is, right? Okay, so spy, they usually do reconnaissance. So they're sent to go find information about something. It's like, think of like a secret mission is the same thing as reconnaissance. So like, when you're spying on your friend in the lunchroom, for whatever reason, maybe you're spying on your crush in the lunchroom. Okay, you're doing some reconnaissance to see maybe what things they like. Okay, maybe what so how you can win them over a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so just think of reconnaissance. You're just doing some like secret stuff just to find out some information. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is.
Toy Story.
I'm gonna follow along in the water found on Mars by 70 Cross. I'm gonna follow along.
All right. Okay. So the title of the story. Everybody find the title. The title is called "Water Found on Mars." What's the title called, everybody?
Water found on Mars.
Okay. So turn to the person next to you. I want you to tell them what do you think we're gonna read about.
Okay, John.
Water found on Mars.
Water found on Mars.
Good. There you go.
You have anything?
They find water on Mars.
What do you think, Felicia?
Water on Mars?
Okay, so I'm hearing some good predictions about water on Mars. So, you guys are probably right. Usually the title of a story tells us something about what we're going to read, okay? Usually this doesn't tell us something total opposite. So, most likely, we're going to read about water found on Mars. Okay, so far in this workshop, you've learned about current space mission to Mars and some similarities and differences between Earth and Mars. Okay, today we're going to learn about the discovery of water on Mars. Okay, so before we read though, okay, I want us to take a look at the key idea question up here on the top of page 243. Okay, so this is going to kind of help us, to give us something to think about as we're reading. So everybody find the key idea question. Have your book open to both pages so you can see both pages there. Okay, you should have it open just like this. Okay, find that key idea question. Okay, I'm going to read it out loud. When I pause, I want you to say the word. So everybody find with your pointer finger, top page 243. I like that half the room's ready to go. Oh, 243. Great. Top page 243. There you go. Okay. Why do scientists now think that life on
Mars.
It may be possible? Okay, so let's think about it. Why do they think it might be possible? Okay, we know we're going to be learning about water, so it might have something to do with that. Okay, well, let's read to find out. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Okay, for the first page, first 4 paragraphs, okay, I'm going to read the story out loud. When I pause, I want everybody to say the word out loud with me. Okay, on the last page, I'm going to call on specific people to say the word out loud with me. Okay, so all I expect is that you're following along with your pointer finger. Okay, if you're not using your pointer finger or a pencil, the chance of you losing your place are pretty high. Okay, so all I expect is your pencil or pointer finger. Follow along as we read. So when I pause, you're going to say that word out loud with me. Okay, so we're starting right on the top of page 242 where it says NASA scientists. Okay, it's kind of written some lighter text. Okay, right above where it's really bold. So I'm just going to read that little part there, and then once we get to paragraph 1, you guys start reading with me. So, NASA scientists have discovered evidence of liquid water flowing on the red planet. Okay, so starting with paragraph 2 where it says, there are still. So everyone find paragraph 2? Find paragraph 2. When I pause, I want to hear you guys say that word with me. There are still no signs of little green men, but NASA announced in September 2015 the discovery of proof of
Reconnaissance.
flowing liquid water on Mars. These findings boost the
Odds.
that there is life on the red planet. Okay, so if you remember yesterday we read that pretty much everywhere on Earth where there's water, there's life. Okay, and it doesn't mean like there's like wildlife, but there's like little organisms and stuff. So things that live, like cells and stuff. Okay. Okay, paragraph 3, the long paragraph on that page. Starts with a new study. A new study published in the journal Nature Geoscience reveals that Earth's next door
Neighbor.
Good, has multiple
Dribbles.
Okay, where are we at, Brandon? wet or at least damp as recently as 2014. This is not the first discovery of water on Mars. Scientists
Confirmed.
Good. They confirmed in 2008 that the red planet has frozen water. Okay. Now, instruments aboard NASA's Mars Reconnaissance orbiter have found the strongest evidence yet that salt
Water.
in liquid form trickles down certain Martian slopes each
Summer.
summer, according to the researchers. Okay. Mars is now the only
Planet.
What's that word, Charlie?
Planet.
Charlie, where are we at? Where are we at? What? Where are we at?
Planet.
What? No, right here. Okay. Make sure you're following along. Okay, so it's the only planet in our solar system to show signs of water on its surface other than our own. Good. So it's the only other planet that we know that has water on its surface. Okay. I think Jupiter has water on one of its moons. If I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know too much about space. Okay. Alright. Last paragraph on that page, paragraph 4. Mars is not the dry, arid planet that we thought of in the
Past.
Good, said Jim Green, Director of Planetary Science for NASA. Under certain circumstances, liquid water has been found on
Mars.
Mars, good. Okay, so last page here. Okay, last page. We're going to read a little bit. Alright. Okay, so starting with paragraph 5, the section Mysterious Streaks here. Okay, so it's right here, top page 243. So on this page, remember, when I pause, I'm going to call specific people to say the word out loud. So you need to follow on with your pointer finger, because when I call on you, I don't want to come over and point to you where you're at. So on the next page. Page. Okay. So right here, starting under Mysterious Streaks. Okay, so if you don't know what a streak is, it's just like, oh, that was terrible. A bad streak right there. Streak. There's a line in the sky or a line in something, okay? It could be a line of gold in a rock, okay? Alright. Remember, when I pause, be ready to say the word out loud to me. Charlie wants that pointer finger, top page 243. In 2010, researchers spotted, Charlie?
Dark.
Narrow streaks on Mars' surface that tend to appear and, Braden?
Grow.
Good. During the warmest Martian months and fade for the rest of the year. The streak looked like, Beckham?
Science.
Good. Of liquid water, but landslides or, Alicia?
Dust.
Dust, good. Couldn't be ruled out. Scientists used the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter to examine the, Charlie? Okay, you have your pointer finger. Follow along there. The evidence, was it? Evidence, good. The spacecraft found wet molecules of perchlorate, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, okay, which are chemicals made up of chlorine and oxygen. Okay, just two different gases. Okay, so paragraph 6, everyone know where we're at? Right here, the study's lead author. Okay, the study's lead, Jack?
Author.
Good. Luhandra Oha, I'm not sure if I said that right, determined that something must be moistening Mars's deposits of perchlorate and that it must be liquid. McKaylee?
Water.
Good. Okay, so this next paragraph is going to help us answer a key idea question. Okay, so it says, life beyond Earth. Because liquid water is necessary for life, the findings, Braden?
Suggest.
So the word suggest, what's that word?
Suggest.
Good. That it would be possible for there to be life today on Mars, NASA's Science Mission Chief John Grunsfield said at a news conference. Okay? Oha. Okay, so just to kind of tie into that, let's actually underline that. Okay, so this is going to be the answer to our key idea question. So in paragraph 7, right here it says that liquid water is necessary for life, okay? And it would be possible for there to be life today on Mars. Let's just underline that, basically those 2 sentences there, or that 1 sentence, okay? So just underline that for me. That's going to help us answer our key idea question, okay? So underline that, paragraph 7. So this is text evidence. This is telling us exactly how to answer the question. I'm not just going to make up an answer based on what I read. I'm going to put an answer that's exactly what I read, okay? So, last paragraph, paragraph 8, or paragraph 9, I mean, sorry. Last one, oh, should have gotten that. Okay, last one, or actually last 2 paragraphs, sorry, paragraph 8. Okay, so paragraph 8, everyone find it? OHA, however, notes the salty, Braden? Water. Good. So salty water spotted by his team would not be a good, Charlie? Good for living creatures since pechlorites can be, Jack?
Toxic.
Good. I don't like I said, I'm not sure what pechlorites is. It is just like different chemicals mixed together. I don't know if it's like a substance on Earth or on Mars or what. Okay. Michael Nair, a lead scientist for NASA's Mars exploration, McKaylee? Good. Said the best way for now to determine Beckham.
Determine the weather.
Good. There's life on Mars is to collect, Alicia?
Rocks.
Good. Rocks and soil for study on Earth. A U.S. lander set for liftoff in 2020 will do just that. Okay, so we actually just learned that it must have been this thing that landed in Mars not too long ago. Okay, so kind of crazy to think about. Okay, so before we answer the idea question, just take a look at this picture right below. Okay, so this is a picture of Mars here. So it says scientists believe these dark, narrow streaks, okay, flowing downhill, were formed by flowing water.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. This photograph isn't in like full color or anything like that, but
It's on my paper today.
well, I mean, okay, it's in full color, but I mean, the photograph they took. This is probably like, I'm not trying to almost like a thermal imaging type of photograph, okay, where it doesn't show like everything. It just kind of shows like heat and cold and stuff.
Yeah, I see it.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
looks like a mountain.
All right. Key idea question. So, why do scientists now think that life on Mars may be possible? What did we underline that tells us? What did they find on Earth or find on Mars that tells us that life might now be possible, Beckham? What did we underline there?
Oh, pro.
Did you underline it?
What do underline?
Oh, Beckham.
Back up, we are
Wait,
on
go
me.
back.
Okay, so Beckham, why do you think scientists, or why do scientists now think life on Mars will now be possible? What did they find? What did we read about they found on there?
Oxygen in core line.
Okay, they did find that, but what's liquid that they found there?
Water is necessary for life.
Good, yeah. So we know that water is necessary for life. Did they find water on Mars?
Water on Mars.
Did they? Back up.
When we read this, that it will be possible for there to be life today on Mars.
Okay, so with water, right?
Yeah, with water.
Okay, so let's say, appreciate the help there, Beckham. So to answer that, let's say scientists think life on Mars is possible because there's evidence of liquid water.
Yes.
Okay, so write this down. scientists think life is possible on Mars with the discovery of liquid water. Okay, so get that whole thing written down. Okay, once you get it written down,